maybe I forget, and my heart starts vanishing, and suddenly I see that I can't break free. I'm slipping through the cracks of a dark eternity with nothing but my pain and the paralyzing agony to tell me who I am, who I was. Uncertainty enveloping my mind till I can't break free. And maybe it's a dream, maybe nothing else is real, but it wouldn't mean a thing if I told you how I feel. So I'm tired of all the pain, of the misery inside, and I wish that I could live feeling nothing but the night. You could tell me what to say, you could tell me what to do, but I doubt that I would care, and my heart would never know. If I make another move, there'll be no more turning back, because everything will change and it all will fade to black. Will tomorrow ever come? Will I make it through the night? Will there ever be a place for the broken in the light? Am I hurting? Am I sad? Should I stay or should I go? I've forgotten how to tell. Did I ever even know? Can I take another step? I've done everything I can. All the people that I see, I will never understand.
Despite being abandoned for so long, the house had a very clean and clear air.
This is my grave.
The grave says Celica A. Mercury on the headstone.
I've always wanted to see it, but now that I'm here, it feels weird. This is my grave. Professor, can you give me some alone time with my grave? I need some time to think.
About her sister, about Ragna. She didn't mention either of them, but Kokonoi nodded with understanding.
Hey, I'll be over there. If you need anything, just call for me.
Okay, I'll try not to be too long.
Please don't leave without letting me know first. I really don't want to lose you out here in the wilderness.
What's that supposed to mean?
So, you're not aware.
Kokonoi cocked her head to one side as she turned around and headed towards the church's ruins. Celica remained there by herself and looked at her grave again.
I just gotta focus and do my job, right? I can't do everything by myself like my sister anyways. Yeah, I can do this.
She slapped some color into her cheeks and nodded. Then she felt a sense of unease.
Who is it?
She felt a presence behind her, so suddenly that she couldn't help but turn around.
Huh?
Two shadows, from which were not there just a moment earlier, had appeared. The visitors were so alien that she just stood there without a word.
Why are you here?
Though the person in front asked the question, Celica was distracted completely by the person in the back, and didn't hear the question.
Sister? I slipped. Or maybe we were drawn. Phantom, teleport please. Sis, is that you? Teleportation magic. That means she was...
Celica, are you alright? What did I sense just now? What happened over here?
Oh, Professor Kokonoi.
You okay? What the hell happened?
I'm not really sure.
Huh. That just doesn't sound right. You're telling me that the Imperator came here? But for what purpose? Damn it, whatever the reason. I need to assume that they know of Celica's presence now. I couldn't have predicted this.
I'm really sorry.
This isn't your fault, don't blame yourself. But we need to get out of here. Sticking around is asking for trouble.
Okay. Was that really my sister?
After both pairs left, the church returned to its peace and silence, all the past tragedy forgotten by the mute building. However, moments later, the peace and silence were broken once again, with the gentle scent of a rose.
Huh? Hey, Rabbit. Why the hell are we back here?
Ragna glanced over the grave and looked away, remembering his childhood.
Hey, we don't have business here, right? Let's get the hell out of here.
That's enough, you loud, angry vermin.
It's got your panties in a twist.
This realm has been thrown into chaos.
Pale. Do you drink someone's blood again?
Can it be multiple interventions? No.
Multiple interventions? You're being more pretentious than usual.
As usual, Ragna, you are leading a charge where angels would fear to tread.
What the hell does that mean?
Are you satisfied with your visit to that sepulchre? Are there things you must do?
I have some things on my mind, too.
This is why you're useless, you dullard. You're a stone gathering moss unless someone else sets you rolling. Could I ask for a more pathetic manservant?
Just shut up, Rabbit. I have a lot on my mind, too. That's why...
Ragna looked away, uncomfortable. Couldn't stand being dressed down over the grave of his benefactor.
Whatever. Let's be on our way. This is not a pleasant place.
We're on the same page, then.
Until next time.
As she teleported, Rachel's lips completed a sentence with someone's name, but no one was around to hear it.
The release of the cauldron is proceeding as planned. All that is left is gathering the materials to be smelted. So, I will need Kushinada's linchpin after all.
Relius mumbled to himself as he stood on the edge of the cauldron. Down inside the cauldron stretched an endless abyss. A figure appeared silently next to Relius.
Imperator.
The Imperator moved next to Relius and stared into the cauldron as well.
You're going?
I have no choice. The intervention of the Master Unit is stronger than I planned.
That strong.
Yes, I am going to access the Takamagahara system.
I see. Understood.
The Imperator stepped into the air and floated over the center of the cauldron. She lifted one hand and slowly lowered it. Her body drifted down into the cauldron. Light surrounds the Imperator's body as she descends into the cauldron.
I am going to take my leave for a short while.
The Imperator shut her eyes in deep thought and then laid down in the depths of the cauldron.
Ignis.
Relius called to his creation, Flectus Redactum, Ignis.
Be sure to observe carefully. This will eventually prove useful.
Do you even understand what your position is?
Okay, all the yelling, not helpful. See the ears? They work.
I'll take that as a no. You two are on everyone's wanted list. Despite that, Lord Kagura has taken you in. You can't do as you please. I ask that you respect your host and have some common sense.
Common sense is the term idiots use to justify their own prejudice.
I'm really sorry, Hibiki. I'm so sorry. This is all because I asked her if I could go out, and she just let me go.
That doesn't matter at this point, Professor Kokonoe. I need you to follow regulations.
You should get that stick out of your ass before it does damage. Shall I bow down before you?
Everything you do lacks any kind of common sense.
All right, enough. Leave it at that. We're both back safe.
This goes for you too, Lord Kagura.
What, me?
You can't simply grant them permission to go in and out as they please. What if something were to happen? It'll be too late by then.
Damn it, now I'm the target.
Are you even listening?
This must get tiresome.
Yeah, it eventually cools off.
Luckily, his anger is aiming your way. I'm out of here.
What?
I heard he was a strict adjutant. But I won't be able to deal with having someone like that looking over my shoulder.
Aw, Hibiki is a good person, though. He's worried about everyone, including us.
You're right, actually. His attention to detail and protocol is almost brilliant. He's wasted on someone like Kagura.
Kokonoi pulled out another candy and popped it in her mouth.
This is delicious. Hibiki really does think of everything.
I told you he's a good person.
Yeah.
Suddenly an alarm rang out from one of Kokonoi's devices.
An intervention? My god!
Professor, what's that sound? Is the phone ringing?
Don't worry about it. Have you felt any changes in your body?
Like what? I don't really feel anything.
Well, then we're fine.
Oh, Professor Kokonoe! It's been a while. I didn't know you were here in Yabiko.
Well, you're a little later than I anticipated, but welcome.
I would have been here sooner, but I had a reservation in a dark cell with no food.
Huh? I don't get it. Okay, so where are Tager and Noelle?
Noelle is getting a checkup in the medical office, and Tager's with her.
It's good you all made it safely.
Hi. Oh, who are you? We've never met, right? My name is Makoto Nanaya. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Celica A. Mercury. Celica? Call me Makoto. Nice to meet you, Celica. Oh, okay. It's, my pleasure, Makoto.
I couldn't have planned that better. Makoto, please give Celica the tour. I've got other business to attend to.
Huh? I don't mind, but I don't really know the place myself. And she's gone. I wonder what happened with Kokonoe. She's pretty hard to read.
Hey, Makoto, I forgot to tell you something.
Ah! Where did you come from?
Don't ever take your eyes off Celica.
What? Why? Is she that important?
What? No, jeez. She's really bad with direction. If you lose sight of her, she'll be gone in 3 seconds.
Roger! Hurry, Makoto! Okay, Celica. Just don't stray away from me.
Ugh, all this nonsense takes me back.
Professor, I'm off to run errands. 2 coffees black, right?
Hey, wait up, newbie. You're not familiar with this place, right? Roy, babysit her. And get that coffee.
What? But I have important stuff on my schedule today.
Oh, thank you, Roy. Would you mind showing me around while you're at it?
Like I said, I don't have time.
Roy, don't forget to buy my coffee.
Oh, I'm not the coffee guy.
Stop complaining and hurry up and go.
Okay, we'll be on our way.
Stupid trainee.
You have any idea how much crap I got after you left?
Huh? Did he finish lecturing you?
Yeah, only took ages.
Well, glad I wasn't there for that.
Oh well. Anyways, Coconut, I want to go over some stuff with you. Do you have a minute?
So Kagura, about that plan.
Don't worry, this place isn't wired. You can speak your mind.
Kagura laughed and Hibiki's nodded.
Good to hear. How's the preparation for a rebellion?
I did suggest being frank, but isn't rebellion a little harsh? We're in the right, you know.
Semantics.
Kokonoi gave a wry smile at Kagura's joviality, totally at odds with his alias, the Black Knight.
Whether we call it an uprising, coup, or a revolution, it doesn't matter. I need you to debrief me on the situation.
Disclosure to the duodecim is on track, thanks to my most able adjutant. We've received support from half of the members already.
Half, huh? Then we're still missing half, right?
Yeah, but we have feedback. The one house we haven't been able to reach is Kisaragi's.
Don't worry about that.
You have a plan?
Not as such, but I don't think they'll have a choice.
Well, whatever the case, we'll need them on our side, where they can become real trouble real fast. That said, the fact that we have your trump card is huge.
You mean Celica, right?
Well, her, obviously. But I'm talking about the other one.
You've obtained it?
You can save your praise for later. Now, we just need to start filling in the gaps.
Considering our conditions, I think we can say it's on schedule.
Oh yeah, those reactive warheads you gathered. What are those for?
Never mind that. Sometimes you're better off not knowing.
What do you have up your sleeve this time?
Oh, don't get too curious. I have a lot up my sleeves.
That makes me wonder.
So, when are you gonna make your move?
We need to study the situation carefully before we actually get moving. We have to keep in mind that the others are plotting too.
Yuki Terami and Relius Clover, huh? Very well. We can't proceed by ignoring them either.
If we could only predict their movement a little more, we might figure out what the Imperator's up to.
I see. Then why don't we go looking for them?
You have a hunch?
Maybe. Yeah, it's me.
At a cafe in the city of Yabiko, a showy store filled with happy young ladies, a place that Makoto and Celica fit right into. Celica was feeling a lightness of heart that she hadn't experienced in a long time, a little mix of nostalgia and childhood.
I wonder what's good. They all look good. I'm going to get lemon tea and... strawberry? This chocolate cake looks good too. I'm going to get coffee and... oh, hey, there's a parfait! I'm getting this.
Makoto, you're so quick. The store's milk-free looks yummy too. It also seems more fitting now that we're friends to get custard pudding.
Why don't you just get it all?
But if we eat it all, we'll get fat.
After contemplating for a while, Celica decided on the strawberry shortcake she was originally looking at. They placed their orders with the waitress that walked by and returned to the menu.
So many yummy things, so little room in my stomach.
It's easy when there's something you love. So you like lemon tea, Celica?
Yes, and you like chestnuts, Makoto?
It's really good. The more you chew, the more the mild sweetness spreads over your tongue.
You're making me want some too.
Let's get fat and party together, Celica.
No, I'm out of shape as it is. I have to endure.
Makoto joked and teased with Celica, and Celica's hair swayed as she shook her head. Eventually, their orders arrived and they sat eating.
Wow, it smells so good.
You're right. And the taste. It's good.
Really? Then I gotta try some. Hey, Makoto?
Oh, you want to switch? I was wondering about your cake.
But the strawberry is mine. Thanks.
Both girls exhaled happily.
This reminds me of my school days at the military academy.
An academy? What kind of place is it?
Well, it was pretty strict, but I was able to spend every day with my friends. Kind of like this. I'd say all in all, it was fun.
I guess my school was like that too, but my grades weren't too good.
Me too. Celica, I'm really glad that we can be friends like this.
Yeah, me too. Hey, where do you want to go after this?
Do you want to go window shopping? Even though we don't have many days off, wearing a uniform all the time is really boring.
Celica nodded happily at all of Makoto's suggestions until Makoto's phone rang.
Sorry, it's Professor Kokonoe. Heya, it's Makoto.
Apologies for bothering you while you're having fun, but I've got a job for you.
Job?
Taker's on his way over. Give him a hand with your specialty.
What about Celica?
I sent an aide over to pick her up. Don't take your eyes off her until they arrive.
Roger. Sorry, Celica. I got work.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize either. I had a lot of fun. Anyway, be careful, okay?
I will. Thank you.
Let's go out for tea again soon. And
tell me more about your friend then. Of course. It may be boasting. You have to tell me more about your friends too, okay? Well, if it's about my family, I might be boasting too. And that's a promise. All right, promise. Let's go hang out again.
The girls smiled at each other and shook hands. They were sharing a happy time together that neither had had in a long time.